Hello and welcome to today's video. So it has gotten pretty stormy outside, so the lighting was really good, but it just got really dark and stormy, so I'm sorry if the lighting sucks now. I have the opportunity to film right now, but I haven't prepped anything, but there is this topic that I've been wanting to talk about. So welcome to today's first tea talk, not about drama. I'm cutting out coffee, so that's why it's not a coffee talk, it's a tea talk because I've been trying to switch to tea. So welcome to today's first tea talk, and it is going to be personal development books. Are they good? Are they bad? What's the scoop? My dog is joining me and she's chewing on everything. Typical puppy, am I right? So, let's just move this for her. So my brother sent me an article and I don't have it right now, but I will try and find all of these things I'm thinking of and link them below. If I forget, please remind me in the comments if you want links to these things. I am trying to remember, but I didn't prep anything, right? So you can see part of my bed. I'm sorry. This is not the best setup happening, but I am inspired to film this video, so it is happening today. I don't know how to start this video off. I never really was interested in these types of books. I only really read young adult, fantasy, science fiction, manga, purely like enjoyment, fun reads, like fantasy worlds, right? And also contemporary romance sort of things. I never really thought I would be one to read a personal development book and like it. So, I am part of Beachbody, which you may or may not know, and in Beachbody, they recommend you read personal development books. It's one of your vitals is to read a book and better yourself, which I think is cool, and I was like, sure. And honestly, I like it. I really, really like them. I think it's fun to read a book and learn about yourself instead of read a book and be in a fantasy world and distract yourself. It's a fun change to read a book that applies to your life and has practical lessons in it. I think it's a lot of fun. Yes. So I think they're beneficial because I apply them to my day-to-day life. I watched a YouTube video a while ago. Like, this video I've been thinking about filming for so long. And I watched this booktuber's video and he said that the personal development book is just a money grab. It's useless, it's stupid, it's just the same thing repeated and repeated and repeated. So that's his point of view, is like, it's a money grab. Like, he doesn't like them, but that's fine. Everyone can read their own types of books. What am I doing? That's his opinion. He doesn't like personal development books. He thinks it's like a money grab and they're stupid books and they're just repeated over and over and over, and you can find that thing online. Yes, that's true. You could probably Google your answer and find it online, but some people learn better by reading a book, highlighting it and having it on their shelf to reference, and that's me. I'm one of those people. So, and then my brother posted an article. I wish I could remember how he sent it to me, and I wish I actually planned this out so I could like have it out, but I'm going to try to remember it as best as I can, recall it from memory. The article was saying that personal development books will not make you happy because they say you need to better yourself, you need to be this, you need to be that, and people are stuck in this rut trying to better themselves but never reaching it because being perfect is unattainable. And people will just spend all this time putting into themselves to try and make themselves better. And I think that's all it was saying. And I see the point of that article. I see it. So if someone is so self-absorbed and they just think, hey, I need me time, I need quality time, I need to better myself, I need to make sure I can do this and this and this and that I'm perfect, then I could see how it would be harmful. They'd be putting all this time into themselves, trying to be perfect, which is unattainable because there is no such thing as being perfect. And then if they're putting all that time and effort into being perfect, they'd probably lose time out on being with friends, being with loved ones, being present in the moment, and always trying to be better. I think there is a fine line of trying to better yourself, knowing you can never be perfect, and still being present in the moment. So there is a fine line in everything you do, and I think it's to make sure you stay within the realm of, you know, normal. Normal's not the right word, but I think you know what I mean. I think personal development those books are a great tool to use to get to a point in your life that you want to be at, or to just learn more about yourself. Say you want a blog that is prosperous. Like me, I have no idea how to get that blog to that level because I'm not really posting on my blog right now, but I want to learn more about my blog before I start working on it again. I would get a book on blogging. I would get a book on maybe finding my niche, you know, things that I want to learn about, and then I'd read it slowly over a period of time to help me gain knowledge on that subject. I don't know, I don't read personal development to be perfect. I know that perfect is not real. I just love reading them because people are changing all the time, and I love reading to better myself. I love reading to learn new things. I love reading to see the world in a different way that maybe I would have seen the world before if I hadn't read that book. Sometimes it's easy to be negative, and personal development books are just so dang positive. And while it's not realistic to be positive all the time, I think they help you train your mindset to be one that is more positive, one that is more looking towards the brighter side of things, and I like that. I was never one for personal development books, and then I started reading them because they became mainstream, or they have always been mainstream, but maybe I just got older into that demographic where those books are aimed towards, you know? And then I started with Beachbody, and it's like they say, hey, here's a list of books that we love and that you should read. And then I just started reading them, and I was like, wow, I really like this. And honestly, okay, most books are just repeated tales that we've already heard. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. I personally like hearing maybe the same message told a variety of different ways, because not all of them will be what I need to hear, right? Not all of them will speak to me, but depending on the wording, one of them might just impact me, and I might realize that message is super important, whereas like that person couldn't get it to me. Because everyone has different experiences and they describe things differently, and I'm okay with reading the same story told different ways multiple times. I am completely okay with that. I love retellings. That might just be me, but I love them. Yeah, there was something else I wanted to mention about this topic, but that's basically it. Honestly, read whatever you want. It doesn't matter what people say about what you read. You read whatever you like. Just know personal development books aren't going to make you a magical person who knows everything. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I've never done a discussion video. I had a lot of thoughts before I started filming, and then I started filming and they all just poof. So basically the moral of the story is read whatever you want. Don't let anyone bashing a book genre you like affect if you're gonna read that genre or not. I can't tell you how many times someone has made fun of me for reading young adult or personal development, actually. But I would like to hear what you think about personal development books. Leave it in the comments below if you like them, what your favorite one is. If you hate them, let me know why. And I look forward to reading your comments. I love getting comments. I reply to like all of them. Also, if you want a library tour or just like a shelf tour of all my personal development books, comment below if you want that. I did one a while ago on Mackie Readings, my book channel. I'll leave it linked below, but since then I've gotten a lot. So comment below if you want that video. So thank you for watching today's video. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up, maybe subscribe, and hit that little bell icon. Also, let me know if you like this filming location. It's pretty plain in the background, but I kind of like it. Yeah, so let me know what you think, and I'll see you in my next video.